And welcome into the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Alex Napolis here with you, happy to bring you Alta basketball as the Alta Hawks get ready to take on the Brighton Bengals. Two teams looking to course correct and get back on the right track in region play. Both teams coming into this game off of a loss as we are underway here at Brighton High School as the Alta Hawks win the tip, and it's Reiser bringing up the ball. It's the Alta Hawks in the black going to the left of your screen here in the first quarter, and it is the home Brighton Bengals in the white with the blue trim going to the right. Here's Langford underneath, 17 left on the shot clock. Langford gets it out to Reiser. Reiser will slow it down. Reiser near the top of the key. Nicely guarded there by Beams. Ball goes out in the corner for McKay. Up the baseline, 3 with 2 with 1. Papke with the shot. Can't get it to go off the back iron. Still out to possession as Reiser gets the ball. Reiser pulls up and gets it to go. Nicely done by Dash Reiser. He scores the first 2. And it's the Alta Hawks who take a 2-0 lead here at Brighton. On the other end, it's Beams who gets it to Mahoney. Now possession here with Jenke. Driving is Easton. Back to Easton for 3 off the back iron, no good. Rebounded and brought in by Roberts. Roberts leaves it for Papke. Papke gets it for Reiser. Reiser spins underneath, loses the handle of the whistle as the travel is called. And the Bengals here will get the ball back. Thanks to a travel call here on Reiser, as the Brighton Bengals will now bring the ball up. 2-0 lead for the Hawks as Beams gets possession. Now underneath to Easton, who goes for 3, and he gets it to go. 3-point shot on the board for the Brighton Bengals as they take the lead here at home by 1. On the other end, it's Alta with Papke. Papke pulls up and can't get it to go. It's short. And the ball will come off of an Alta Hawk. It goes out of bounds and out, and it will go back to the home side as the Brighton Bengals bring up possession. Underneath to Easton. Easton reverse layup. It's good. And Easton adds another 2 to his tally as the Brighton Bengals take a 5-2 lead over the Hawks. Reiser pulls up. Tried to get it out to Papke. Instead, it'll go out of bounds and out. And it'll be another turnover here for the Alta Hawks in the early goings of this first quarter. Ball back in play with the Bengals. Easton, who leaves it for Mahoney. And that ball poked and stolen away out of bounds once more. This time a turnover for the home side as the Brighton Bengals losing out on possession. It's a turnover, and the ball will go back to the Alta Hawks. It's Reiser who brings it up for the visiting Hawks. Reiser underneath to McKay. Now Papke. Papke will leave it for Reiser. Reiser on the wing. Guarded by Soto. Now here's Langford, who spins. Gets it out to Reiser. Reiser in the corner for 3. Off the rim, no good. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Soto, and now Soto brings it up the other way for the Brighton Bengals. Gets it in the corner for Jenke. Miscommunication there. Now in the other corner for Beams, who can't get it to go. Case Beams looking for the 3. Brighton keep possession with Easton. Easton gets it to Soto. Soto underneath. And a whistle and a foul called. This one will go against Matt McKay, who's called for his first foul of the night. mass substitutions coming up here for Alta. As Brighton get ready to play the ball back in. Over in the corner for Jenke. Now it's Soto. Soto underneath for Beams. Reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Rebound brought in by Boston Gray. Gray going the other way for the Alta Hawks as Gray drives underneath to Langford. Langford kicks it back out. Now Reiser thought about the three. Will go in and gets it to go off the two. As Reiser gets the Alta Hawks back within one. 4 minutes left to go here in the first. And now a three put up by Easton. And Bradley Easton is on fire here in the early goings. That's another three-point shot for the Brighton Bengals. Reiser underneath, kicks it out to Hansen. Hansen for three. And that is a D2D Millionaire three-point shot for the Alta Hawks as they get back within one. 8-7 with 3:25 left to go. Easton for the Bengals. Leaves it for Soto. Soto thought about it. Will kick it underneath to Mahoney. And no good. Now Reiser for the Alta Hawks. Reiser on the wing. Will slow it down. Guarded by Beams. Now Hansen. Hansen pulls up and short. Rebounded by Mahoney. Now Easton. Back to Mahoney. Mahoney puts the ball up, the whistle, and the foul called. 2:51 left to go here in the first. Stoppage in play as Luke Roberts is called for the foul here against the Alta Hawks, and we'll have free throws coming up here for Mahoney. First free throw's up. First free throw, no good. Keeps this one at 8-7. Substitutions coming up here for both sides. Second free throw coming up for Mahoney. Prior to some more substitutions for Alta as Anderson now onto the court. 8-7. Second free throw coming up here for Mahoney. Ball put up and gets it to go. 1 for 2 on that trip to the line, and it's a 2-point game here between the Hawks and the Bengals. Papke to Gray, back to Papke. Papke drives. Anderson underneath, loses the handle, and ball goes out of bounds and out. The whistle. And a turnover for the Hawks. Empty possessions have been the story here for Alta in this first quarter, as they trail by 2. Soto to Easton, back to Soto. Underneath to Evers. And that one is another whistle as a foul is called. This one will go against Anderson, who just checked in. 13 foul here for the visiting Alta Hawks. As the ball gets back into play underneath. Mahoney loses the handle. And now here comes Hansen going the other way. Hansen drives to the lane, puts it up, can't get it to drop. Rebounded by the Bengals. Ball comes out, Soto recovers. Soto pushes it up against Gray, puts it up and gets it to go. 11-7, Brighton lead as Papke brings it up for the Hawks. How will they respond? Langford for three, and he gets it to go. That's another D2D Millionaire three-point shot for the Alta Hawks as they get within one. 11-10, 1:38 left to go. Ball underneath to Evers. Soto now near the top of the key. Soto drives, kicks it back out to Evers. Evers to Easton for three. And oh goodness, Bradley Easton. Who else hits another three-point shot as he has 11 of Brighton's 14 points here in the first quarter. Boston Gray on the wing will pull up for a deep three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Brighton Bengals. Evers to Soto. Soto going the other way. Leaves it for Evers. Evers will play it to Easton. Bradley Easton now giving to Janke. Soto again. Back out to Soto. In the corner. 14 left on the shot clock. Janke drives. Ball put up. Can't get it to go, but the whistle and the foul called. The fourth team foul here for the Alta Hawks in this first quarter. And Janke will head to the line for free throws. Boston Gray hit with his first foul of the night. Opportunity here for the Brighton Bengals to extend their lead. First free throw's up. First free throw no good, as Janke can't get the first one to go. Matt McKay checking back in for the Alta Hawks. Couple substitutions on the Brighton side as well, as Josh Moeni checking back in. Free throw number 2 for Janke. Ball put up and gets it to go. 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Enough to make it a 5-point game with 45 seconds left. Alta will bring the ball up with Reiser. Reiser to Boston Gray. Gray gives it to Hansen. Hansen back to Reiser. Reiser underneath to McKay. McKay. And a whistle and a foul called. This one will go against the Brighton Bengals, as they're called for their second team foul of the night. Or excuse me, first team foul, as Alta here will play the ball back in. Papke. Shot clock is off. Papke spins, pulls up, and can't get it to drop. Takes a bounce off the rim, rebounded by the Bengals, as Matheson gets it to Soto. Soto will bring it up in what they hope is the final play or final possession here of this first quarter. 10 seconds left. Soto against Hansen. Soto drives. Ball put up. Gets it to go. And with 2 and with 1, and that will do it. We get to the end of the first quarter, and it is the Brighton Bengals who are up 17-10 over the Alta Hawks. Bradley Easton has 11 points here in the first. 17-10 is the score. We'll take a quick step aside here on the Rewind Sports Network. Want to welcome you back into the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Alex Napolis here with you as we get ready to start second quarter action between the Alta Hawks and the Brighton Bengals. Bengals lead it 17-10, carried behind 11 points from Bradley Easton. Easton gets the ball here, as on the wing, we'll play it out to Janke. Janke to Soto. Soto drives. Soto pulls up, and Soto gets it to go. Got the last 2 at the end of the first. Gets the first 2 to start the second quarter, and it's Brighton now up 19-10 over the Alta Hawks. Hawks trying to respond with Hansen. Hansen to Papke. Papke plays it to Reiser. Reiser guarded by Janke. Dash Reiser near the top of the key. Will pull up and can't get it to go. Hits the back iron. Rebounded by the Bengals. Easton floats ones up to Moeni, and Moeni gets it to go. Add another 2 for the Brighton Bengals. They lead it 21-10, and a timeout's taken by the Alta Hawks. We'll take it with them. Brighton leading 21-10 here on the Rewind Sports Network. 7:01 left to go in the second quarter, and it is the Brighton Bengals who lead it 21-10. Ball back in play as we resume action after the Alta timeout. Here comes Langford, who plays it to Papke. Papke back to Langford. Alta trying to respond, going down 21-10. Papke to Langford. Langford puts it up, can't get it to go, but the whistle and a foul called. Case Beams called for the foul. And Jackson Langford will be at the line for free throws, as first free throw is up, and first free throw is good. Getting this back within 10. Second free throw here for Langford is up, and it's good. Goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. 21-12. Brighton lead it and bring the ball up, looking to extend that lead. Janke now over to Moeni. A three from Bradley Easton. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by McKay. McKay will play it up as Dash Reiser now brings it up for the Alta Hawks. Reiser plays it to Papke. Papke goes back to Roberts. Roberts near the top of the key. We'll leave it for Reiser. Reiser on the wing. Reiser guarded by Beans. Reiser gets it to Papke with 11 left on the shot clock. A three from Langford, no good. And rebounded by Easton. Bradley Easton brings the ball up for the Brighton Bengals. Plays it to Janke. Janke gets it to Evers. Now Janke again. Moeni. And a whistle. And a foul called. Stoppage in play here with 5:44 left to go in the second. As Langford's called for the foul. First team foul here for the Alta Hawks of this second quarter. 21-12, Brighton leads. Brighton here will play the ball in. Inbounded by Beans. Now Moeni. Underneath to Soto. Soto tries to get it through to Evers. Evers puts it up, couldn't get it to go, and now Reiser on the other end for the Alta Hawks. Stolen away by Brighton. Soto pushes it up with Moeni. Moeni back to Soto. Soto layup, yes! Brighton extend the lead by 2. Soto with another 2 to his tally. It's 23-12. Brighton Bengals off the steal. 5 minutes left to go in the second. Reiser gets it to Roberts. Roberts looking for options. Ball batted away and stolen away again by the Brighton Bengals. Soto. Ball back to Soto. Soto here slowing it down for the home side as that ball underneath to Janke. Now Moeni. Ball stolen away by the Hawks. Now here comes Alta quickly on the other end. It's Reiser who puts it up and gets it to go. Dash Reiser adds another 2. It's 14-23. Brighton lead. Timeout taken by the Bengals. And we'll take it with them as well. Don't go anywhere. More second quarter action here on the Rewind Sports Network when we return. With 4:30 left to go here in the second, Brighton leads at 23-14. And after the timeout taken, Brighton will start us off here with possession as Easton gets it in. And now Janke will bring it up for the home side. Ball played to Moeni. Moeni looking for options, gets it to Easton. Bradley Easton, who plays it to Beams. Now Soto. Soto back to Easton. Easton near the top of the key. Moeni. 9 on the shot clock. Soto puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Alta Hawks. Now Hawks ball going the other way with Langford. Langford gets it up to Papke. Papke drives to the lane, puts it up and in. And add 2 for Zach Papke as the Alta Hawks make it 16-23. Beams to Moeni. Moeni looking for options. Gets it out to Beams. Case Beams to Easton. Easton for 3, and he gets it to go. Bradley Easton hits another 3-point shot, extends the lead for the home side. Papke on the other end, Langford underneath. Reiser can't bring it in. Soto stealing it away for the Bengals. Quickly on the other end, it's Beams. Beams puts it up, and no bucket. Whistle, and a foul called. Offensive foul called against Case Beams as the ball going the other way. Second team foul here for the Brighton Bengals of this second quarter. 3:09 left to go. here in the second. Alta have a good chance here to add some points and cut into this deficit. Langford for three. Ball put up and gets it to go. Yes, sir. Langford adds a three. And that's another D2D millionaire three-point shot for the Alta Hawks. 26-19, trying to cut into that lead. Soto on the other end for Brighton. Puts it underneath for Moeni. Moeni across to Janke. Now Bradley Easton. Nice defensive effort there from Alta to take the three away from Easton. Now Moeni underneath, who puts it up, can't get it to go. 9 on the shot clock, ball again put up, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Roberts, and now here comes Alta ball. Papke to Reiser. Reiser near the top of the key, spins, almost loses the handle, is able to get it to Papke as Alta keep possession. Papke underneath, spins, puts it up, and can't get it to go. Hits the back iron, and brought in by Soto for the Brighton Bengals. Soto brings it up for the home side as Soto looking for options. Guarded by Papke. Gets it to Evers. Now Easton. 13 on the shot clock. Easton's on the wing to Evers. Now Moeni. Now Easton. Easton layup. Yes. Bradley Easton adds another 2 to his tally. And another 2 for the Brighton Bengals. Gets us back to a 9-point game. Reiser directing traffic. We'll pull up for a deep three. Off the rim, no good. Spun in and out. And then the whistle. And the ball's going back the other way for Brighton. Foul called against Langford, his second of the night. And with a minute left to go here in the second, it's a 28-19 Brighton lead behind 16 points from number 10, Bradley Easton. Soto for Brighton. Underneath to Easton, spins, puts it up, and yes, add another 2. That's 18 here in the first half for Easton. Papke, reverse layup, gets it to go, and one called. Papke with a beautiful move to the rim, puts it up and in, gets fouled. And has a chance here at a three-point play, 30-21, with a chance at one more. Free throws up, no good, rebounded by the Brighton Bengals, as Brighton will now bring it the other way with Soto. Soto gets it out to Janke, back to Easton with 29 seconds left. 19 on the shot clock. Evers gets it to Soto. Soto directing traffic. A whistle and a foul called as Papke down on the court. And he gets whistled for the foul. 13 foul here for Alta of this second quarter. Janke to inbound. Gets it into Moeni. With 9 left in the game. Or in the half. Soto drives, puts it up, and can't get it to go. Ball goes out. We have a buzzer, and that will do it. We reach the half point, the halftime of this break, or of this game. And it is a 30-21 lead for the Brighton Bengals. Again, behind an 18-point first-half performance from number 10, Bradley Easton, who has been lights out for the home side. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a quick step aside here on the Rewind Sports Network. Second half action when we return. Is here with you at Brighton High School. It is the Alta Hawks taking on the Brighton Bengals as we start third quarter action. Alta trailing 21-30 as we get things rolling again here in the second half. Alta in the black, going to the right of your screen as McKay puts the ball up. Can't get it to go. Alta in the black going to the right of your screen. And the Brighton Bengals home side here going to the left in this second half in their whites with the blue trim. It's Beams who plays it to Soto. Soto underneath to Monty. Monty plays it back to Easton. Now in the corner for Soto. Underneath again to Moeni. Moeni spins, puts it up, and can't get it to go. Beats the shot clock, but could not get the bucket. Ball coming the other way with the Alta Hawks as Robert spins and now gets it out to Reiser. McKay. Reiser puts it up and gets it to go. Dash Reiser gets the bucket and the first 2 points, the first 2 points of the second half go to the Alta Hawks. Easton sitting on 18 points tonight is Easton. Gives it to Beams. Beams back to Moeni. Now Easton again in the corner. Moeni set up a screen. Now Soto spins with 8 on the shot clock. Kicks it out. A 3 from Janke, and it's no good. Hits the back iron. Comes back out to Matt McKay. McKay brings it up for the Alta Hawks. Gets it to Reiser. Reiser crosses the timeline. Will direct traffic here for Alta. Gets it to Langford. Papke. Now back to Papke. Underneath, McKay. Reverse layup. No good. Rebounded by Moeni. And out ball going the other way with the Brighton Bengals. Soto. Soto, ball put up and gets it to go. Nicely done by Soto, who adds 2 to his tally and adds another 2 for the home side. 32-23. Palindrome here to start the third quarter as we have a stoppage in play. Looking at Luke Roberts on the baseline. Boston Gray checking in for Roberts, as Roberts will head to the bench for a breather. .5:33 left to go here in the third quarter. And it is a Brighton Bengal lead. 32-23. Reiser here in possession. And a miscommunication. Boston Gray ends up with possession. Gray near the top of the key. Goes for 3. Back iron, no good. Brought in by Reiser. For 3. And Dash Reiser hits the three-point shot. That's another D2D millionaire three-point shot for the Alta Hawks. 32-26. 4:50 left to go in the third. Soto drives up the baseline. Almost loses the handle, is able to kick it out to Easton. Easton pulls up in the corner for 3, and Bradley Easton answers Reiser's 3 with a 3 of his own. Quickly on the other end, ball put up, can't get it to go, but the whistle and a foul called. Papke put it up, couldn't get it to go, but Papke will go to the line for free throws. And how about Bradley Easton, 21 points. Tonight's his night. Hits another three-point shot, 35-26. Papke free throw coming up. And first free throw is good. 35-27. Papke will have another shot here from the free throw line. Free throw is up, and free throw is no good. Rebounded by Moeni as he'll leave it for Soto. Soto now brings it up for the home side. Soto underneath to Moeni. Now looking for Easton. Takes a tip. Goes out of bounds and out, but it will be Hawks ball, as they'll say Bradley Easton got the final touch on that one. Ball back in play here with the Hawks, as Reiser brings it up, crosses the timeline, gets it to McKay. Now Langford. Langford back to Reiser. Reiser loses the handle and is able to recover. Good recovery there from Reiser, as I believe that was Beams who got his hands in there. Papke on the court. Boston Gray gets it out to McKay. McKay spins, gets it back out to Gray. Gray for three, off the rim, no good. Beat the shot clock, but unfortunately couldn't get it to go. Second chance opportunity for McKay, no good, as the whistle and a foul called.
Foul, the Bengals, number 24, Jackson Soto. His first, second team foul, number 5,
McKay here with free throws to try to cut into this Bengal lead. Matt McKay, first free throw is up, and it's no good. Matt McKay still looking for his first points of the night, as the second free throw is up, and it's no good. 0 for 2 on that trip to the line. And now here come the Bengals with possession, as Soto will cross the timeline. Beams back to Soto. Soto up the baseline, spins, puts it up, and can't get it to go, but the whistle and a foul called. Another stoppage in play, this time for a foul called against Zach Papke, his second foul of the night. Soto here with free throws for the home side. First free throw is up, and first free throw is good. Took a second there, but ended up going in and through, as Jackson Soto extends the Brighton lead. Substitutions for Alta as well. Langford back into the game. Soto, second free throw is up, and it's good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. Gets it back to a 10-point game. 37-27 here with 3:15 left to go in the third. Reiser for Alta, and a whistle and a foul call. This one will go against Beams, who's called for the foul.
Fouling on Brighton, number 21,
Case Beams, his third foul of the night. Third team foul for the home side, as Reiser will bring it up for the Alta Hawks. Leaves it for McKay. McKay underneath to Langford. Langford, reverse layup, no good, but the whistle and another foul call. This one will go against Soto, and Langford will head to the line for free throws. 4th team foul for the Brighton Bengals of this third quarter. And now Langford has a chance here at the line to cut into this Brighton lead. Langford, first free throw is up, and free throw is good. Substitutions for the Hawks as well, as Hansen back into the game. Second free throw's up, second free throw is good. 29-37 with the ball back in play. Soto gets it to Janke. Janke back to Soto. Underneath. Ball stolen away by Matt McKay. Quickly up the other end for Hansen. Hansen tries to get it up. And a whistle. And a foul call. 5th team foul here for the home side, as I think Beams called for the foul. Yes. No, that was Janke underneath the basket. Second foul for Janke as Hansen hits the line for free throws. First free throw is up. First free throw no good. Want to take this time to remind you that all three-point shots for the Alta Hawks are brought to you by D2D Millionaire. It's raining threes, and it'll be raining sills when knocking doors if you train with Door-to-Door Millionaire. For more info, go to d2dmillionaire.com. Second free throw is up and in. It's 30-37 for the Brighton Bengals. Back within 7 is the Hawks. Moeni, ball put up, can't get it to go. And it goes out of bounds and out and will remain Bengal ball. 2:26 left to go in the third. Brighton to inbound off the baseline. Prior to a whistle and a foul called against Langford. Soto by himself drives up the baseline layup. Yes! Soto adds another 2 to his tally. 14 points on the night for Soto. And it's a 39-30 lead for the home side. McKay gets it out to Hansen. Hansen against Soto. Leaves it for Papke. Papke drives. Ball put up. Can't get it to go, but the whistle. And a foul called. So will go against the Brighton Bengals as Bradley's Easton's called for the foul, his second of the night. And Zach Papke at the line. Free throws have been a major part here for the Alta Hawks in this third quarter, cutting into this Brighton lead. Papke at the line to try to cut it into it even more. Papke, free throws up, and free throw no good. Remains 39-30. Substitutions as well for the Alta Hawks. Kobe Goodfellow into the game. Evers back in for Brighton. 1:59 left to go here in the third. Second free throw from Papke coming up. Free throw is up. Free throw is good. And goes 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Ball back in play here for the Brighton Bengals as they bring up possession with Soto. Soto gets it to Easton. Easton back to Soto. A whistle and a foul called. This one will go against the Alta Hawks as Boston's Grays called for his second of the night. Third team foul here for the Alta Hawks. Easton for 3. Bradley Easton lighting it up from beyond the arc yet again. And it's 42-31. McKay. Boston Gray for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by McKay. Kicked out to Goodfellow, who goes for 3. And Goodfellow's good from 3. That's another D2D Millionaire three-point shot for the Alta Hawks as they respond to Bradley Easton's 3 on the other end. Easton now with the ball. Easton dumps it off to Moeni. Ball stolen away by the Hawks. Matt McKay gets it away. Boston Gray up the baseline. Can't get it to go, but the whistle and a jump ball called. The Brighton Bengals will get the ball back on alternating possessions. 42-34 with 55 seconds left. Soto will bring the ball up for the home side. Moeni leaves it for Easton. Janke will tee up for 3. No good. And Hansen with the rebound. Hansen quickly on the other end. Goodfellow for 3. Yes, sir! Colby Goodfellow with another D2D Millionaire three-point shot. And you can feel the Alta Hawks student section here feeling like they can get back into this one. Easton on the other end. Shot clock is off. 10 seconds left. Soto, the whistle, and a foul called. Papke called for the foul with 4 seconds left. Brighton will inbound here on the near sideline. Reiser checking back into the game. Ball back in with Easton. Easton, layup, gets it to go. And Bradley Easton adds another 2 to his tally to extend the Brighton lead prior to the end of the third. It's a 44-37 Bengal lead as we head to the fourth and final quarter in this region battle. Both teams looking to get back to winning ways. And we have a fourth quarter to decide who will win between these two sides. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action here on the Rewind Sports Network when we return. Sports Network on KSLSports.com. I'm Alex Napolis. Happy to be with you here at Brighton High School for this region matchup between the Alta Hawks and the Brighton Bengals. Brighton leading it 44-37 to start the fourth quarter. Both teams coming in this one after losses in region play, looking to right the ship, get back in the right direction, and this fourth quarter will decide it. Reiser drives, the whistle, and a foul called. This will go against number 21, Case Beams, as Reiser will head to the line for free throws. 7:45. And Reiser has a chance to cut into this lead. Reiser, first free throws up, no good. On the first attempt. Janke back into the game for the home side. Reiser. Free throw is up, free throw is good. And goes 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Ball back in play here as Soto will bring it up for the Brighton Bengals. Janke gets it back to Easton. Now Soto. Moeni. Underneath to Moeni, who puts it up, and a whistle. And the offensive foul will call. The bucket will not stand as Moeni's called for his first foul of the night. Second team foul here for the Brighton Bengals in this fourth quarter. Fouling and free throw shooting could be very important here down the stretch. And this one, Reiser almost lost the handle, able to recover. Reiser will get it to Langford. And now Langford tries to put the ball up, can't get it to go. But the whistle and a foul will called. Langford will head to the line for free throws. And if you're Langford, you got to go 2 for 2 on this trip. We'll see how Langford does. Third team foul for the Bengals. First free throw's up. First free throw is good. Cutting into this Brighton lead. 5-point game as it stands. Free throw here for Langford is up, and it's good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line as the ball's back in play with a 4-point game. 6:57 left to go in the fourth. Moeni spins, drives, tries to put it up, but the whistle and a foul called. Matt McKay is called for the foul, his second of the night, first team foul for the for the Alta Hawks, as Brian here will inbound on the baseline. Janke will play it in. Ball back into Easton for 3, and Bradley Easton hits another 3-point shot, extends the Brighton lead, 47-40, back to a 7-point game. Papke for three. Off the back iron, no good by Goodfellow. And that ball comes out, but the whistle and another foul called.
Foul on the Hawks, number 13, Jackson Langford. His fourth foul, second team foul.
Langford called for his fourth of the night. Second team foul for the Alta Hawks as the Brighton Bengals inbound over on that far sideline. Soto brings it up for the home side. They lead it 47-40. Evers to Soto. Back now for Easton, who can't hit the three. And a whistle and a foul called. Another stoppage in play here with 6:07 left to go. Another whistle, another foul. This one will go against the home side as Evers is called for his third foul of the night. Ball back in play with the Alta Hawks. Reiser. Langford spins. Reiser blocked. And now quickly going the other way is Easton, who puts it up and gets it to go. Oh, yes, sir. Bradley Easton, you've done it again. Langford, Papke puts it up and can't get it to go. Rebounded by Moeni. That's 31 on the night for Bradley Easton. 49-40 with 5:20 left to go. Papke. A whistle and a foul called. Bradley Easton, the senior for the home side, has been phenomenal tonight. Ryan to inbound on the baseline. To Easton, 4-3. Do it again. No, can't get it to go. And it goes out of bounds. Brighton will keep the ball here as they'll inbound with Soto. Soto gets the ball back in. And now Moeni tries to put it up. Can't get it to go, but the whistle as it goes out of bounds. This time it will go back to the Alta Hawks with 5:11 left to go. Papke brings it up for the visiting Alta Hawks. Reiser pulls up for three. Off the rim, no good. Underneath, Moeni with the rebound. As Brighton now pushes it up with Easton. Bradley Easton to Soto. Soto out to Moeni. Drives. Tries to get it back underneath. Stolen away by the Alta Hawks. Papke. Papke drives. Soto swats it away, but the whistle and a foul called. This one will go against Soto as he's called for his third foul of the night. Papke at the line for free throws. Very important free throws here for Alta as Papke puts it up, can't get it to go. Keeps this one at 9. Second free throw coming up here for Zach Papke as Brighton leads at 49-40. Alex Napolis here with you at Brighton High School. It is the Bengals up as Papke free throws up. Free throw is no good. And the ball comes out. Alta regain possession with Papke. Papke looking for options. Drives. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. But the whistle and another foul called. This one will go against Bradley Easton as Zach Papke heads back to the line for free throws. Or excuse me, it goes to Moeni, who's called for his second of the night. Papke, free throw is up, and free throw is good. As the Alta Hawks trying to cut into this Brighton lead. Second free throw is up. Second free throw is good and goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. Soto brings it up for the home side. 49-42. Easton. Easton drives. Looking for options. Leaves it for Evers. Evers. Guarded by Goodfellow. Now Easton as Langford is called for the foul. 5th foul here for Langford as he will head to the bench. Hansen will check in. Again, 5th foul for Langford on the night. And now Soto here for the home side. Evers underneath to Easton. Bradley Easton back to Evers. Evers plays it to Janke. Janke to Soto. In the corner for Moeni. Now Bradley Easton. Moeni drives to the lane. Ball put up and gets it to go. Huge 2 points for the Brighton Bengals as they look to hold off the comeback here from the Alta Hawks. Reiser for 3. Gets it to go. A deep 3-point shot from Reiser. And a huge 3-point shot. Timeout taken by the Alta Hawks. 3:27 left to go. 51-45 as we head to the timeout break. Don't go anywhere. The conclusion of this one here on the Rewind Sports Network when we return.
Commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
3:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. And it's a 51-45 lead for the Brighton Bengals. Dash Reiser, though, just hit a huge 3-point shot for the Alta Hawks. And it's a perfect opportunity to remind you that all Alta Hawk 3-point shots are brought to you by D2D Millionaire. If you want to knock down sales like Dash Reiser just knocked down that 3-pointer, get trained by Door to Door Millionaire. For more info, go to d2dmillionaire.com. 3:25 left to go in the fourth. Brighton to inbound as we resume action here at Brighton High. Janke gets past 2. Janke now slowing it down here for Brighton. Papke guarding. And a whistle. And a foul called. Matt McKay is called for the foul, his 3rd of the night. 5th team foul here for the Brighton Bengals as Moeni at the line for free throws. Ball put up and no good on the first. Second free throw coming up here for the Brighton Bengals. And free throw is good. 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. And now Reiser pushes it up for the Alta Hawks. Reiser directing traffic, drives. Reiser pulls up, gets it up, can't get it to go. Hansen with the rebound, second chance opportunity, can't get it to go, but the whistle and a foul called. Easton's called for the foul. And Hansen will head to the line for free throws. Trying to cut into this Brighton lead, 52-45. First free throw's up. First free throw is good for number 22, Colin Hansen, the junior. Second free throw coming up. Hansen, 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. As Alta again continued to try to cut into this Brighton lead, 52-47. And Alta need a couple of stops here on the defensive end. Moeni gets it to Easton. Now Janke back to Moeni. with 9, with 8. Loses the handle, goes out of bounds, and it will be Brighton ball with 6 seconds left. Ball quickly put up and in by Soto, and 1. Huge by Soto.
Foul, the number 3, Zach Papke, 4th foul for the Hawks.
Papke called for the foul, and now Jackson Soto has a chance here at a 3-point play to extend the Brighton lead. Ball put up, no good, but another whistle. And another foul called. We now head to the other end for free throws here for the Alta Hawks. Moeni's called for the foul, his 3rd of the night. Colin Hansen here at the line for the Alta Hawks. He just hit 2 moments ago. Back at the free throw line, gets the first one to go. Second free throw coming up. Ball put up, and it's good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line as Brighton get the ball back on the other end with Jenke. It's 54-49, still within distance here for the Hawks. Moeni. Easton. Thought about the 3, we'll leave it for Jenke. Whistle. And a timeout taken by the Brighton Bengals with 2:06 left to go here in the 4th. A timeout taken by the home side. We'll take it with them as well here on the Rewind Sports Network. We welcome you back into Brighton High School for the final 2 minutes of play in this region contest between the Brighton Bengals and the Alta Hawks. Brighton lead at 54-49. Alex Napoli is here with you as Soto gets the ball back in, and Easton here for the Bengals. 10 left on the shot clock after the timeout taken with 7. Easton for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by McKay. Matt McKay will leave it for Reiser. Reiser crosses the timeline. Huge chance here for Alta to cut into this lead. Reiser for Papke. Papke on the wing. Back to Reiser. Reiser pulls up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Easton. Ball comes out to Bradley Easton, and Easton here will slow things down. Brighton have the lead. No need to rush. Hansen guarding Easton. With 15 left on the shot clock, Easton steps and now drives. Leaves it for Moeni with 6, with 5. Ball's out. And a timeout taken by the Brighton Bengals. Good heads-up play there. But they'll get the ball back here after the timeout with just 3 seconds left on the shot clock. We'll take a quick step aside here on the Rewind Sports Network. Want to welcome you back in for the final minute and 4 left to go here between the Brighton Bengals and the Alta Hawks. Brighton have 3 seconds on the shot clock. Ball in play. Easton puts it up, beats the buzzer, can't get it to go, but the whistle and a foul called. Huge play by Bradley Easton, who now heads to the line for free throws and an opportunity to ice the game for Brighton. He has 31 points on the night. But nothing is bigger than these free throws. First one is good and extends the lead. Second free throw's up. Second free throw is good. And now a chance here for the third. If he makes this one, things get complicated for the Hawks down the stretch. And it's good. 3 for 3 on that trip to the line, and Alta have to go quick. Riser loses the handle, but the whistle and a foul called. Jackson Soto called for his fourth foul of the night. And Riser here at the free throw line. Riser for the free throw. Ball put up, and it's good. Gets it back within 7. Huge shot coming up here for Riser to try to get this one within 6. Riser, free throws up. Free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the line, and 2 huge points for Alta as the whistle and a foul called. Kobe Goodfellow called for his second foul of the night. We'll have free throws now on the other end for the Brighton Bengals. 49 seconds left to go here in the fourth. Goodfellow called again for his second foul of the night. And no good. Huge free throws coming up here for Easton. Trying to get this back to a 7-point game. Easton, ball put up and gets it to go. 1 for 2 on that trip to the line, 58-51. Hansen will play this ball in. And here come the Alta Hawks. Riser pulls up a deep 3. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Moeni. Ball quickly out to Jenke. Jenke, layup. Yes, sir. Papke on the other end. Kicks it out to Goodfellow. Goodfellow for 3. No good. Ball comes out, the whistle. And that layup from Jenke just might have done it. Free throws now on the other end for the Brighton Bengals as they lead it 60-51. McKay called for his fourth foul of the night. Free throws coming up here for Moeni. First one is good. Now up 10, 61-51. Second free throw is up, and it's good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. And Alta quickly on the other end with Papke, who puts it up and in. A whistle and a stoppage here as Alta takes the timeout. 62-53. A full timeout taken by the Alta Hawks. But with only 15 seconds left on the clock, the Alta Hawks will fall 3 straight to start conference play. They had the 2 wins, one beating East, one beating West. And then they fell to Highland, fell to Olympus last time out. And now looking grim here at Brighton High School for the Brighton Bengals. They're also coming to this one having lost 2 straight, but looking to get a good bounce back and right the ship just a little bit. Good play here for the Alta Hawks as they get the ball back with 17 seconds left. Ball played in quickly and given away. Soto brings it up. And now Moeni puts it up and in, and that will do it. Riser pulls up and gets it to go with 3, with 2, and that'll do it. A huge win here at home for the Brighton Bengals as they right the ship and get back to winning ways after losing 2 straight, 1 to Highland, 1 to Olympus. They take down the Alta Hawks 64 to 55 as they'll improve to 2-3 in Region 6 play. For the Alta Hawks, that's 3 straight losses in region play. Having lost to Highland, having lost to Olympus, they now fall to Brighton on the road, 12-5 on the year, and 2-4 in Region 6 play. That's going to do it for us here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Again, the final, Brighton 64, Alta 55. Bradley Easton finished the night with 35 points in a big performance here at home for the Bengals. I'm Alex Napolis. Big shout out to Quinton on the camera, and shout out to Tito on the camera too for coming and hanging out with us tonight. And from the entire Rewind Sports family, we thank you for watching. Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you next time